Representative Matt Gaetz, Speaker Kevin McCarthy. Some intend change the rule known as mob movement to evacuate, so that handful of parliamentary Republican cannot join a minor force speaker and throw the House into chaos. A group of 45 parliamentary Republican, more than one-fifth of GOP conference last week, signed an open letter and called for changes in the unloading movement rule and disappointed with 8 GOP deputies participating in Democrats to remove McCarthy. The members wrote, "It is our responsibility to find right person take us future achieve conservative policy goals shared by us and American people. We cannot allow majority be dictated. The injustice that we all witnessed cannot leave without watching if we are responsible for the following results. Our conference should discuss basic changes in structure of majority to ensure success of American people." Signors. David Joyce, president of the moderate Republican government group, and a similar statement that expresses skepticism, Pragmatik, Main Street Caucus. The president of Main Street, Dusty Johnson, included. Main Street Caucus said in a statement on Wednesday morning, "A person's ability to evacuate the Speaker of the House will hold a suffocating until 2024. A candidate must explain to us what time it will not be on Tuesday. However, it is unclear what the new standard should be." Representative Carlos Gimenez proposed to raise the threshold to 50% of the Parliamentary Republican Conference. "The person who wants me to vote for Speaker should undertake the reform of movement to evacuate," he said. Calls for changing the rule oppose the demands of harsh conservatives who forced McCarthy to adopt a single threshold in January. Even those who do not vote for the treatment of McCarthy still protect the single-member threshold. While realizing that some of my colleagues were disappointed to call the movement against the Speaker Kevin McCarthy last week, "A movement that I definitely oppose should remain a movement," said the Growth Club, an effective external conservative group, warned against some standard changes. The Assembly had a single threshold to force the Speaker for a long time, although he failed. It is thought that Boehner contributed to his resignation later in that year. When Democrats took over chamber, parliamentary rules changed to allow movement to be evacuated if only a party meeting or conference. When Republicans took over this year, they aimed to replace the rule again instead of returning to a member's threshold. Republicans' prepared rules allow movement if 5 members join. However, at beginning of year, 20 Republican, who did not support McCarthy, demanded that threshold be restored to a member, a concession of McCarthy to secure loudspeakers. Knocker. Both Parliamentary Speaker Candidates-EV Majority Leader Steve Scalise RLA. Changing the standard will require the replacement of home rules with ground vote.